He looks ready. He's focused. I mean, there's a lot on the line tonight. The 155, the lightweight title is up for grabs.
And calling to the reality fighting red corner, Jeremy Ross.
Here goes Jeremy.
He fights out of Gladiator Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so you can expect him to have a great ground game.
These guys are all tough fighters.
Jeremy has won one of his bouts by KO, but then he also has 5 submission wins. So look for him to take this fight down to the ground and attempt to submit Tommy. But Tommy also has 4 submissions to his own name. So, I mean, it's going to be a chess match once this fight hits the ground. Can you agree with me, Jay?
This is a great fight. I'm glad it's 5-minute rounds because I have a feeling it's not going to go that far, but if it does, there's going to be a lot of action.
I feel like whoever slips up on the ground is going to get submitted. Tom has finished 3 fights by rear naked choke, and he also has an armbar finish. So he's very diverse in his submissions. Let's see if he can apply that submission diversity tonight and try to take out Jeremy.
What's awesome about these guys is that they're so high level that we're going to get to see, regardless of what happens, we're going to get to see high-level MMA. And they're both wizards on the ground, so who knows? Are we going to get to see, you know, a chess match on the ground, or are they going to be negated in there? Are they going to be stuck standing?
And you brought that point up before. That is a possibility, that their ground game is so good that they're forced to swap it out on the feet, you know? So
I've seen this guy fight a few times, and he does not give up.
Who's this? Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, dude, Jeremy is a veteran of the sport.
And gentlemen, all reality fighting bouts tonight are supervised by the Mohegan Tribe of Athletic Regulation. Chairman, Kevin Brown. Chief of the tribe, Lynn Malerba. Supervising cage side, Mike Mizzuli, Mike Murtha. Physicians cage side, Dr. Michael Rajkumar, Dr. Anthony Alessi, and Chief Physician, Dr. Michael Schwartz. Are you ready for the title bout of the night? This professional bout will be contested in the reality fighting lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighed in at 155 pounds and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. Fighting out of Amsterdam, New York, and representing Team Striker, Tommy Marcellino. And fighting out of the reality fighting red corner, weighed in at 155 pounds, stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, fighting out of Enfield, Connecticut, and representing Gladiator BJJ, Jeremy Ross. Your referee, Keith Peterson, with words for the fighters.
I'm happy Keith is repping this. This is one of my favorite reps of New England. This guy loves fighting through and through.
Now, Jeff, you fought for a title, you won the title. What's going through their minds right now as right before they do battle for the belt?
I can only speak for myself, but all I thought about this whole time was I'm leaving with the belt or I'm leaving on a stretcher. There was nothing in between. I had a game plan. Mine went out the window. I broke 3 bones in my face in the first minute.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I got hit with a very heavy punch.
Wow.
Deservedly so. I backed out with my hands down. But you know what? Nothing changes. These guys are professionals. It doesn't matter the severity. They know what pressure is. They've had a bunch of fights. They know they have a job to do. And I'm sure they both know that if they get hurt, that's okay. Like I said today, injuries heal, regret doesn't. So get in there and scrap.
Yeah, just scrap, man. Now, they're both so good. I think it's going to be whoever does their job better tonight's going to walk out with the strap. They're both talented.
You know what? I lost my game plan in my title fight, big time. and I still won. I don't think it's all about the game plan sometimes. I think it's a matter of
Quick.
who's willing.
Put it out on the line. You know, let everything loose. in the
Who's
cage.
more savage?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going for that
Got those
guillotine.
quick elbows,
Yeah.
Jeremy. Look how he just fires in those elbows.
Those are underutilized. I love those. Elbows from bottom.
I say no to those being on the bottom, but he's doing a great job. And you know what?
Oh, he's going
If
for the
he
guillotine.
You don't like hitting those?
Look at that. Oh,
No, I just
wow. What a unique position.
This is
Whoa.
awesome. We're getting to see
Whoa.
high-level jiu-jitsu.
Wow.
Fantastic jiu-jitsu.
And that's what the fans
And he's
pay
got
for.
the guillotine that he's always so good
It's
at.
tight. It's tight.
Wow.
It
Look
is
at
so
that.
tight.
It's tight.
He's trying to get out,
He-
get to the other side.
Oh, look at
but
that.
It is
His veins are popping.
very secure.
Wow.
He gave
Oh,
it
It's
thumbs
getting
up.
even tighter.
Oh,
Is it an
no.
arm in?
Oh,
Nope,
no.
He
Arm
gave
out.
the
He gave
thumbs
it up.
up.
Oh, Tom was in trouble for a second. Can
He's
you agree?
throwing those elbows.
Yeah, he was. It's hard to see that opposite side. Now we have a camera that we can see on that side, so this is fantastic. We get a better view.
Tommy should be utilizing those elbows, but Jeremy's doing a great job from the
And
bottom.
that arm's trapped. He should switch right off to that triangle.
Ooh.
There he is.
Wow.
That was high level right there. The balance from both of them and the control was fantastic.
I was going to
great.
say,
How many amateurs would have panicked and you know,
Yeah.
kind of went crazy right there?
yeah,
back.
yeah, he was able to keep his
I
composure.
mean, Tommy was on his head.
I've never
watch
seen
that
that in
up
MMA.
kick.
That
Yes, he does, and Jeremy's long.
Ooh, got a
Yeah.
nice butterfly guard. Let's see.
You know, Tommy
let's see
really
what
has
Jeremy
to
can do with it.
utilize that top position and throw some strikes because Jeremy's doing a great job at position right now. So that's all Tommy's thinking about. Tommy should be playing his game and not Jeremy's game if he wants to win
I
this
agree. I
fight.
think those elbows, because of those short arms, would be great, and they would cut in very deep.
Oh, look at that. He's looking to explode off his back. Get
Like
back to his
Jeremy's
feet.
so comfortable on his back, and I don't usually see that at most MMA fights.
Jeremy gets so many jokes from bottom. It's
nuts.
It's weird.
Look at him. He's so comfortable.
Man, this is a back and forth fight, man. You know,
Look at him.
this is going to be a hard round. This is going to be a hard round to judge
Yep.
because Jeremy was in control the first half, and then Tom has been able to come back and regain control thus far. But there's still a minute 30 left, and when you have two dangerous Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners, a minute 30 is a lot to work for someone and finish the fight with a nasty
Wow.
submission.
That was a great elbow that Tommy just threw right there.
Nasty elbow.
Oh, and he's cut
Yeah,
bad.
with an elbow, Jeff, with an elbow. I love those
Jeremy
elbows.
with that elbow.
In my fight against Johnny Lopez, I think I threw something along the lines of 30 to 40 something elbows. I couldn't wash my hair because I couldn't reach my head because my
Whoa.
elbows were so swollen. People don't realize that when you throw elbows, they're like, oh, that must hurt your head. No, it also hurts your elbows. But
Bro, what happened to your elbows? I was elbowing someone in the face.
I think elbows are fantastic. They cut, they're damaging, they're powerful. It's one of the
another
strongest.
elbow
Look
right
at how bad he's cut right
I
now.
can't believe people want to actually ban elbows, you know?
Look at how bad he's cut. He is cut bad.
Jeremy's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a
He's
great
bleeding like a stuffed pig.
job.
wow.
He's got to close that gap, block his face.
Jeremy needs.
Oh, Tom's going for the finish. He's going for it. He's dropping elbows. He's dropping them. Ooh.
I
Look at-
really like how
Jeremy-
Tommy is so busy
I
right
know.
now.
Jeremy does not have an answer right now. He is in trouble.
3 seconds, 15 seconds
Tommy's
left.
just
Could
pouring it.
Jeremy make it through the first round, you think?
We got 10 seconds
I don't
left.
think so.
Oh, here it
Although
comes. He's
Keith,
Ooh. 10 seconds left.
I don't know.
Could he
Keith,
make it
Ooh.
Keith, this is the only ref who will let this go because
Wow,
Keith
this
is a
is brutal.
fantastic ref.
This is brutal. Excellent. Whoa, man.
I believe Keith is the best ref in New
Wow.
England.
Now, guys,
He does not get enough credit.
did Jeremy have a guardian angel in his corner or what?
He might have.
Wow, that was a beating.
The doctor is definitely.
Wow.
I will
Gonna
say
take a look at
this
that.
doctor is inconsistent with how he calls. Sometimes you see these gashes and you're like, he's going to stop it, and he doesn't. And then other times he does. I don't know what he's going to do.
Does Tommy have anything going? I mean, I see a lot of blood on him. Is that just Jeremy?
I think he's wearing a suit of blood of Jeremy.
Now, guys, what do you think's going through Jeremy's mind? I mean, he was in control maybe the first 2 minutes, and now he was just in a dire need.
If he is mentally in the right spot,
yes,
nothing mattered from that first round. It's almost like taking a big board exam for like med board. You can't think about the question they asked you before. You have to focus on the question that's at hand.
So
and right
words,
now, focus on the second round.
Short-term memory, you got to have a little bit of amnesia.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep. No.
You can't.
Looks
the only
like
memory you must have.
Going back in.
Yes, as he should.
Excellent warriors. They're warriors.
The only memory you should have is the things that you need to fix. You shouldn't think about how bad it went, though.
And you know what, Jeff? That is why you're champion. Because of that mentality, man. You know? Now, this is going to... Now, a lot of questions
Maybe this won't tear me up. Who knows?
Yeah. You know, like Forrest Griffin used to say, he would have to be punched in the face to wake up, you know?
I'm sitting next to somebody who doesn't need that. They just punch you in the face and knock you out, as in Jason Ward. If you don't know, guys, we're sitting with Jason Ward. He's 4-0, or I mean, he's not 4-0, but he had 4 of his wins are by knockout.
Highlight reel, man.
Highlight reel. So if you want to fight Jason Ward, just make sure you put some adamantium in your face.
That guy will put you to sleep. If a punch connects on the jawline, you're going down from Jason Ward.
Wow.
I'm going to the after party wherever you're at. That's where I'm going to be at, you know?
Looks like Jeremy's back on the bottom again. He's trying to work for those submissions. He was doing very well in the beginning of the first round from the bottom.
You know what? And he's not nearly as busy as he was at the end of the first round.
Yeah.
Do you think he could have punched himself out, you know? Shane Carlin did that against Brock Lesnar, remember, guys?
You know, I would be willing to bet that he did it. Team Striker, from what I know, has fantastic cardio. And I mean, it didn't seem like he had a huge output. It really was only about a 30-second burst.
Yes.
But then again, we don't know. That was a 12-6 elbow. I don't know. It's too early to speak.
That overhook right there, trying to get that arm, trap that arm, and
maybe cut the corner.
Yeah.
And I think Jeremy came back and answered a lot of questions. He's still in the fight. He's still hanging tough. You know, he's still in it to win it.
He's still able to throw great elbows from the bottom. I haven't seen that from a fighter in a long time. Happy to see that he can fight off his back.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple changes. We've seen the wall walk as one of the evolutions in MMA.
Yes.
And I think the next evolution we're going to see, the 2 evolutions we're going to see is finishing people appropriately, where we don't get, where sometimes you see people bum rush and they get caught and they go to sleep. You know what I mean? I think we're going to see people finishing smarter, where they pick and choose their punches more intelligently, but more importantly, or not more importantly, but what I think the other one is, we're going to see people fighting off their back better, because we're not able to submit as much because you have these great athletes that were sweaty. So you have to learn how to strike from the bottom, whether it be short elbows or however, elbows to the crown, whatever it may be. That's the next evolution.
I agree.
It looks like Jeremy's going for something here. He just opened up his guard. And
Jay, do you think Jeremy has enough of this? I mean, he kind of looks a little sluggish right now. You think that
does,
round took a lot?
As I speak. Look at that.
His jiu-jitsu is very good.
Go for a guillotine. Let's see.
Jeremy does have,
go.
I got to say, Jeremy has some of the best jiu-jitsu in New England for his weight class. But
wow, look at that, right to a guillotine.
And he's got it again.
My goodness. Oh my goodness.
If he pulls this off, his guillotine is second to none.
That
Wow.
was a great transition.
Guys, this is what MMA is all about, guys. This is excellent action.
Resurgence. This is incredible.
He's got to be careful with that knee.
He's looking for it again.
Wow, this is beautiful.
And he's happy. He's happy with being on the bottom.
Yeah, it's crazy. As we talked about it all night. I gotta say,
he gets up whenever he wants to. And
guys,
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling like emotionally exhausted. You know,
from this night.
Oh my goodness, it's up and down all around.
Yeah,
I love it.
Anyone who's fighting at 155 in New England, if you're fighting Jeremy Ross, I have a couple notes for you. If you're on top, you're not safe. If you're shooting doubles, you're not safe. If you think you finished him, you're not safe. Jeremy, you know, I haven't seen him fight. I think it's been about a year since I've seen him fight, and he's just as good, even better.
Great hips. How he just transitions.
Yes.
You know, he's fighting out of Gladiator BJJ up in Springfield, and Gladiator has been across the world fighting, and Gladiator has fought himself, you know, many, many times. He's not only a great teacher, but a great student of the game, and it shows in Jeremy.
Yes.
Here he goes. He's trying to go for
The one thing I like about watching Jeremy is that, you know, a finish is right around the corner. It doesn't matter what positions he's in, you know? This guy finishes fights, and that's what the fans love. Yeah. A fighter that finishes fights.
We're sitting next to a finisher right now. Jay, what would you say?
Finish him.
I mean, you're a fan favorite. You're one of the most popular guys in Connecticut.
Oh, you sell tickets. You sell tickets.
You're one of the most popular guys in New England. What would you say it's your finishing quality about you that makes you, you know, exciting?
Yeah, I'm just very aggressive, and I go all out. I don't hold anything back, and I think that's what some of these fighters do, is that they wait to go all out, and I was always trained to go
for the kill.
Now, that was an exciting round, too. They're going back to their corners, going to come back out for round 3.
Jay, I agree 100%. One of the things that I think some of the local fighters, whether it's amateur or pro, that are looking to take the next step, they need to realize that this is an entertainment. And you see it in the UFC, Dana White isn't looking to sign the people with the perfect record sometimes. He wants to see the guys who are willing to put it on the line.
Chris, leave him.
Yeah.
Even it's a job security. It's like, can you hire someone who's always going to be punctual on the time and just be okay, or the guy who's going to do a little bit more all the time?
A little bit more, man.
He might make mistakes here and there, but if he's always doing that little extra step.
Yeah. I may not talk a big game. I'm not one of those guys that talk a big game. Out there,
you let the fist do the talking for you.
I go out there and it looks like,
you let it fly.
Know, this guy, he said something wrong to my mom or something.
When in reality, he's probably just a really nice guy.
And then afterwards, you know, I give him a big hug. But you know what?
That's what you got to do.
People are like, well, what makes you so angry? I'm like, I'm not angry.
I get that all the time, man. I work in the men's field, and that's happy-go-lucky guys. I've been told I'm nauseatingly happy. But when I compete, that's all I care about.
Round 3.
I'm very interested. Why did Jeremy not take the center?
Yeah, that was a little bizarre.
He just took a step back right away.
Yeah.
Does he want
Tommy to shoot into a corner?
Do you think he wants Tommy to shoot on so he can jump down to that guillotine?
You know, I don't know. He keeps backing himself into a corner. I don't know if he's baiting him or something, but he's throwing once he comes in, so I don't know if he sees something we don't.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Dude.
Wow.
Jeremy. He is a dangerous man.
He's holding that guillotine.
155ers in New England. I'm telling you. I think Jeremy took a little break, as I have. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
He's got to get up. He's got to get up. He can't stand there with his
wall walk.
Sitting up against the cage like that. He's just in a vulnerable position.
Although he is as threatening as I keep talking about, I have to agree that you can't play the whole game relying on that one hope that you can land your go-to choke.
Yep, I agree.
Now Tommy's going for a guillotine.
Wow, let's see if he can slap on Jeremy's signature move on Jeremy, you know?
Jeremy's
Burger
got
King
that
going to McDonald's, giving them a Burger King special.
Jeremy's got those hooks in, and I think he's going to go for a sweep, but he's got those hooks in very well, and just waiting for him to slip out the back door.
You know, Tommy's doing a good job sitting very heavy on the backside, making sure that he's not rocking forward too much to allow
his hips are nice and low.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what's been impressing me about Tom? It's just how hard he's been working during this bout.
He's a busy boy.
Yeah, it's go.
Yeah.
You know?
But, you know, like we were saying before, this is a sport, an entertainment sport that you want to make the crowd happy, and you know, when you hear boos and stuff, it doesn't feel good as a fighter.
I agree. Now let's see. Last time Tom had Jeremy in his position, he was able to land big bombs and nearly put him away. Let's see if history's going to happen again like that.
I really like Jeremy is very busy off his back with those elbows. I mean, he's constantly making Tommy pay. Anytime Tommy exposes anything.
It seems like he's elbowing his shoulder. Do you see that?
I did see that. And, you know,
and then he comes around with that elbow.
Yeah.
He's holding on to his wrist and then swings his elbow around for almost like a hook elbow.
I believe it's something along the lines of like 12 pounds of direct pressure to the clavicle that breaks it.
Whoa, Mr. Doctor.
Not quite. One more year left, but yeah. So that's something I haven't been able to do lately because I've been training. I mean, because I've been out with injuries. But that's something I'm going to look at when I come back is those elbows directly to that collarbone from bottom.
Look at him always holding, trapping the arm, and then he throws the elbow with the other arm.
Yeah.
To the.
I see that. Yeah.
To the shoulder, and I've never seen that before. I wonder if he's not intentionally missing the face. I mean,
it seemed, well, if he's
going to hit the face, he's going to hit the face.
Well, we got to stand up.
I think that's the right move to do. I mean, it was slow. It's busy, but it's not busy enough.
I hear you. Yeah. Hey, this is a title fight, man. We want action.
Oh, nice knee.
Oh, the mouthpiece is down. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, all right, they're going to take the time.
You know what I personally believe? I hate to say this. Why wash it off? We're tested. We are bleeding on each other. Whoa, so you get some lint in your mouth?
He said no. He said
no. A guy can recover. I think, you'll see some...
it's wet. I think it's total baloney.
Ooh, bologna sandwiches, man.
And I don't like them.
Seems like
get that out of here.
Jeremy has great.
Ooh, nice takedown.
Side step.
Great defense.
Wow, now let's see what Jeremy's going to work.
Yeah.
We got a minute 13 left. Let's see if Jeremy can do something now that he has Tom on his back.
I don't know what they're doing up at Gladiator BJJ. I don't know. I've gotten to train with Gabriel myself many times. He used to train at the same gym I trained at. We worked a lot of wrestling. I don't know who they're bringing in or if this is innate for Jeremy, but his takedown defense is, he's got great hips.
Yeah. Oh, now he's going for the guillotine himself.
This is an awesome exchange.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, oh, he kind of used the guillotine.
Shot.
Look at that sprawl.
And he'll come right back into guard again.
Now let's see.
And now we get a closer look at these elbow strikes.
30 seconds left.
From the bottom.
30 seconds left.
Unfortunately, only 30 seconds, but I do want to see where how he's setting these up.
I wonder how Tom would have been able to work now that he has him in the center of the octagon, He could have really worked his bread and butter.
He's doing it across.
I was going to say, he might not even be hitting the shoulder sometimes. He might be coming in and almost spiking those elbows to the side and looking for a little impact for those small little cuts.
Yeah, from across the cage, it definitely looked like he was hitting his shoulder. But now that you say that, no, he is definitely coming across and hitting almost like that under jawline, neck area.
Guys, championship rounds, man. Who wants it more?
Yeah, this is where champions are built.
And right now, I can't tell you who wants it more. These guys want it, man. They want it.
Those kind of elbows, a lot of people think about using what we call the all-creative process, the tip of the elbow. But when we start utilizing the medial aspect of our elbow, it's very pointy, it's very sharp. If you start poking that nicely into the side of the head, you really open up the skin. Exactly. I really think that people, as it advances, they're starting to use the angles a little bit better with elbows, and you're starting to see more cuts in MMA.
No, I totally agree.
And when a fighter's bleeding, that psychology of seeing your own blood, how are you going to respond to that?
I mean, to be honest with you, I do feel like at this level, when you see your own blood, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I was pouring like a sieve in my first title fight. I broke 3 bones in my face. It actually made me want to fight more.
Wow. You don't feel it. Your adrenaline's going.
If anything, it's just, exactly. It just benefits if you're bleeding, it only looks good to the refs. Because if I'm bleeding, I don't care.
Here we go, man. They're fired up.
Jay, you see your own blood?
Of course.
It doesn't matter.
No. I get a paper cut, my stomach gets queasy.
See, now he's calling him into the corner. This is a game. I don't know what's going on.
These guys.
This fight is awesome, man. This card has been great. You know what?
They want to fight in their own corner.
Yeah, it's funny.
Didn't we say
that's brilliant
to their
Didn't we say the first fight was going to set the tone? And we were right, man.
It did.
This
card is awesome.
Amazing.
He landed that nice jab as Tommy was coming in.
Jay, and this is just my question to you. I personally wouldn't put myself into my own corner because I feel like I can hear my coaches from anywhere. Do you feel that there's a benefit or anything, or do you feel like your coach's voice carries no matter what?
Yeah, everything else is silent. All I hear is my coach's voice. No.
Yeah, this
doesn't matter to me.
Same here. But, I mean, this might have been a strategy they worked on. I don't know. But for me, I personally feel this is unique. but they're both covered. Or
Yeah, I mean,
they're ready to rock.
Oh, nice.
Tommy,
Here we go. Let's see if
Tommy
he
went
can-
in for a
Ooh.
nice
He shook it off.
double, but
He's waving on in. These, this is what MMA is all about, man.
Tommy's staying in that safe zone. But when he comes in a little too close, Jeremy checks him with that overhand right.
Jeremy, his improvement over the last year is incredible.
Nice combo.
I gotta say, if there was a most improved fighter on this card, and not to say Jeremy wasn't good before, because Jeremy was great before, but the improvement he's made, it's incredible.
Well, Jeff, he may get rewarded with that belt, brother.
He might.
That strap is on the line.
And this is a very close fight. You know, I really have trouble saying who won this.
I don't even know who to give it to. Tommy's
I would
doing
hate
a
to be a
great
judge,
job
man.
at putting that pressure on, but you know, Jeremy, you don't know if he's intentionally pulling guard and likes to be on his back, and it's a good thing that Keith did not call the fight in the first round, I tell you that.
Yeah, I'm very happy he did. But that's why Keith is one of the best, man.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He clearly likes fighting. He's got tattoos from his throat down. This dude is only, he's on this earth to watch fighting and do and fight.
All right, guys.
Listen to metal.
Midway past the fourth round. Got 2:30 left on the clock.
Great sprawl.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, go for the guillotine. There we go. It's tight. It's tight.
The
It's
guillotine
tight.
sinks in.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
now he locked up.
Here we go.
He has not given a thumbs up
Now
yet.
let's see if his arms are fresh
It
enough.
doesn't look, and he's not sitting up forward too much. It does not look that tight. But I will say, if you don't get your initial shot on Jeremy, unless you're going to change your shot style, do not reshoot.
Oh, and he's out. He's out. He's out of trouble.
He's doing that elbow, yeah.
I have to
Guys,
tell you,
this is
when
a roller
Tommy
coaster.
shoots, he has to not drop down to his knees, because as soon as that knee hits the ground,
It's a desperate shot.
that's it. He's done.
Guys,
He's got to stay off
What
the
Tommy
knees.
does, and I talk about this
nice
all the time in
elbows.
wrestling, if you want to eliminate anybody doing sit-outs or anything like that, you need to keep the head buried in the center if you're going to play any game like that. And you can't be on your knees. You should only, if
Not
you're going to
even
touch your
when
knee, it should be a split second.
Yeah.
Guys,
And it shouldn't be two knees.
That's if. Yeah. No. Yeah, I never go down and shoot like I would in
In regular wrestling, yeah.
Because you got to think of it, MMA.
A little bit
Think
different.
about it like, imagine if you were on concrete. Would you just get across the concrete on a shot?
No.
No.
And it's just an economy of motion. You're spending more time going all the way down and touching that knee and coming all the way back up, where you can just do a power double or a power single.
Think about it, once that knee hits, all your weight and everything is
Kinetic energy just went into the mat.
right down to the floor.
Yep.
man, Tom
It's
is
crazy.
just so
This sport's been
active in
around
that
for
guard.
how 10,000 years, and we're still analyzing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the truest art
I do
of the
it
world.
every day, man.
Yep.
I feel like I
Everybody
could write a book.
understands fighting.
You could write a book, and it would be an amateur book compared to what some of the, I mean, it's crazy.
know.
I've forgotten more than I know, and I don't know anything.
Sometimes, like, I come up with this, like, weird stuff, you know, and it's just from doing the sport so much, you just realize new different things. It's like, sometimes I just feel like
It's like painting.
And
Yeah.
that's why
I don't
it's
everyone.
like, oh, that's it.
Sometimes I don't even like comparing it to chess, because chess does truly have a certain amount of moves. It might be a million, but there's a
Yeah, it's
numerical
unlimited
number.
with
this is unlimited.
Man, what an action-packed round.
Wow,
This
these
is-
guys are going at it.
Yeah, I love how Tom is so busy when he's in his full
You know
guard,
what?
you
I'm
know?
gonna have to say that in the judge's eyes,
Oh.
it's probably gonna be Tommy right
Man,
now.
yeah.
He's on top more. I think Jeremy.
I agree.
I mean, it's
But
hard, but Jeremy also
You
has.
got to understand that
submissions.
Jeremy is going down to his back by choice. So I don't know if the judges are going to give those takedowns to Tommy, but if they do, then Jeremy's in trouble.
Guys, round
The
5.
other thing, though, I mean, this is where I think there needs to be more discourse, and there needs to be a little bit more of a exploration of what means what, because, okay, you get a takedown, but do you do damage with it? And if you get a takedown and you're in a guillotine or you're in an armbar, that's more threatening than a takedown. So I think that there needs to be some stronger discussion on what means what.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
You can be in what's called a so-called like dominant position.
But
in
being
that
dominated.
way. But be dominated, exactly.
We kind of saw that in George St. Pierre versus Johnny Hendricks, you know?
You see that a lot. You see that a lot.
Here we go. These guys want it, man. They want it.
Jeremy is
know
throwing
Jeremy, dude.
great elbows,
You know,
from the bottom, and he is not in a dominant position. Tommy is.
Now let's see who's going to
It's just
push
how
it.
Tommy takes advantage of that.
Now,
you
Jeff, would you have your foot on the gas going full bore? Going
Listen,
into
I
this
have
fifth
my
round,
foot on the
brother?
gas full bore when I drove here. I have my foot on the gas always.
Go,
life,
go, go.
You're not going to get anywhere in life sitting back in the back seat or driving the speed limit. My mom yells at me, I'm sorry, but successful people, they don't sit backwards.
How many times have you had to do driver's retraining?
I've had to do it once already. And that's the truth. Listen, you ask the most successful people in the world, they never sit back.
Yep. And these guys, they're not sitting back
Opportunity only
tonight.
comes once in a lifetime. You seize it.
That's right, man. And they're trying to seize the opportunity right now.
Jeremy's looking for that left hook.
Oh,
big leg
that
kick.
was devastating. Spun him around.
Should've
Wow.
thrown that left hook right there.
I
but
agree 100%.
I'm surprised
he
their
is
gas tank
leading
is
with
still.
that left hook.
These guys look pretty fresh considering it's the fifth round. They've done 20
They're
minutes.
world-class athletes. I would be willing to bet that their heart rates were 38 and under. Wrestling heart rates 38 and under. These guys are in incredible shape.
Oh, yeah. It's impressive, man.
This is,
They're gonna be feeling
one of
it
the
tomorrow,
first rounds
though.
I see Jeremy,
Looking to
and,
press,
yeah,
strike.
and he is dominating
I personally
the center of
believe,
the cage.
I agree, and I personally believe, and I will talk to Jeremy after this, that I think he should press his striking more, and it will open up his submissions more.
Totally agree.
Yeah. Because imagine if he started
He's
getting
long.
guessing.
He's got a kind of a short torso, and he's got long arms, long legs. He's got the perfect build for fighting.
He's got great stand-up. I don't know why. He
Yeah.
also has a good ground game,
Ooh,
so
the
I
one
mean
thing
that's
that-
why he's in this position right now.
Oh, he's
but
flagging him in. He
The one
wants
thing I
him
will
to
say
hit
about
him.
Jeremy, though, is he steps heavy on his left leg, and he is susceptible to leg kicks. He's not as able to leg check as much, because watch how heavy he steps. He's very timed. Watch him. Left leg step, left leg step.
Ooh, nice leg kick.
Oh,
another one.
timed that one.
beautiful
They're,
timing.
they're exchanging leg kicks just like they were exchanging guillotines, man. I love it.
Look at the difference in leg size between Jeremy.
Ooh, he's going for a takedown.
Man, if Jeremy,
Oh.
this could steal
Uh-oh.
Jeremy the fight.
Oh, ooh.
Jeremy should have fought like this the whole time. This
Yeah.
is brilliant on his part.
Yeah.
He is now dominant.
Oh, he
Oh.
closed that right.
This is a fight.
Guys, we're midway
This
through
is
the fifth
great.
round.
If you guys are live online right now, you have to be happy with this card.
Oh, yeah. This
Joe
is
Koff, Kip Kolar, always delivering. Reality fighting at Mohegan Sun, always delivering. You know Bellator's coming in September. January, we're fighting back at Mohegan with reality fighting. We have Jason Ward, he's fighting again. I'm here fighting again. I mean, you cannot ask for a better card tonight. Reality fighting delivers every time.
every time, it's just that consistency. That's why they keep coming back to Mohegan Sun.
2
It's that
minutes left.
consistency.
You want to know why? Because they treat the fighters well and everyone wants to fight for them.
Yep.
So if you're a fighter, you want to fight for reality fighting, know you're going to be treated well and know you're going to be at a great show, and there are going to be plenty of people to see you perform.
Yep.
It's not like some of these local shows, you get 500 people,
Yeah.
800 people. We're sitting in a crowd right now, and it's late. We had it probably at the max. We were probably at one point about 4,000 people.
Yeah, I mean, it's electrifying in this room, man. It's incredible. I can't describe the feeling of watching this fight and being able to call it, you know?
And you know you're
It
going to be
looks like
paired against someone perfect.
This fight is going to be on stand up the rest of the fight.
Well, we got less than a minute 30, man.
You know, that's
These
great,
guys
because
are
they
staying on their feet,
Now,
they
throwing
showcase their
punches.
skills on the ground.
This is great.
Should they-
This is live action. This is awesome.
Jeremy has outstanding takedown defense.
Now, let's see if one of them can put exclamation mark on this round and on this
I
fight.
think Jeremy has so far.
Why is that, Jeff?
I mean, he was controlling the stand-up. He was pushing the pace. He was throwing really heavy leg kicks. I mean, he stopped the takedown. He's been threatening the whole time. He's walking forward.
You know, you also have to look at that overhand Tommy throw. Tommy has some great, attempts, and he's pushing it by trying to those takedown attempts. So, it could go either way.
So,
I don't want to be a judge, at the end of the
this
day.
is going to be a tough one, man.
Oh, my goodness, what a straight left.
Now, I want to see him do it again, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
These
I will
guys got to set up those kicks
Let's
with
get
these
round
punches.
6 through 10.
They're doing a great job going into the 25th minute of battle.
Of war, yeah, this was complete war.
No, oh, he's gonna fit. Look at that
He's
sprawl,
completely
man.
on the ground.
Yeah, but Tommy is not setting those shots.
Guys, 10 seconds left.
Oh, and
my
here's
goodness.
Armbar.
No way.
He
no
might look for
way.
it. You know, this might have sealed the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Wow.
Not have gone for that takedown drop.
Fantastic
Guys.
fight. Outstanding.
Incredible.
Outstanding fight. That was incredible.
Warriors in every sense of the word, guys. Guys, it was an honor watching this with you. that was excellent.
Yeah, dude, that was I almost swore. That was awesome. Fantastic fight. I have nothing but positive vibes rocking right now. Dang, I don't know who to pick. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it up to the judges.
I'm
Yeah.
like, imagine how the judges feel.
Yeah.
I hope they were paying. I hope they were looking at it from a judging standpoint and not a fan, because for me, I mean, I was totally enthralled with what was
Imagine
going on.
how the judges feel.
That was fantastic. And you know what's funny is both of the guys look over at us after the fights, kind of looking at us like, did I win, or was it a great performance? And all I can say is
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, yeah. No, I hats off to both these gentlemen. They came out here, they went full 25 minutes.
war.
And they gave it everything they got, and they gave to everybody here, came out to support them. A great show.
Yeah. You
And
know,
no matter what the outcome is, they both, they both should walk out of here with their heads up.
you know, but I don't want to see a rematch, to be quite honest with you. Sometimes I feel like sometimes people push these rematches.
Here it is, guys.
Minor scores the fight 49-45. Judges Jason Randolph and Dave Peabody score the fight 50-45. For your winner by unanimous decision, Tommy Marcellino.
And I think Tommy was just a busier fighter.
You know, I am going to have to say that regardless of who they chose, that those scores were far too heavy in one direction.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I totally agree.
It was definitely much closer.
I think it should have been close to a split decision,
Yeah.
if not one round difference
Yeah.
of a unanimous. But
Kip is looking for the belt. They're going to talk to both these fighters because they did a hell of a job,
Oh,
especially,
my goodness.
you know, Jeremy, great ground game, great grappling, awesome takedown defense.
He deserved it, you know. He
Tommy,
deserved it.
relentless with those takedowns.
and I mean, he was
Relentless. He kept going. You know, Jeremy
Hey folks, as you guys
stuffing
head out,
the takedown
I
defense.
want to bring
and
Tommy in. Tommy, man, awesome
kept going.
wrestling. I really think that's what won it for you in this fight. Obviously, you're a very good wrestler. You know, he came into shape. He was going to fight a Renzo Gracie black belt, and then he dropped, and you took the fight with short notice. You came in here. And really, I think you just controlled the fight. Was that the game plan?
I wanted that belt for a long time. I fought my first fight in 2006 with you guys, and I've been thinking about it since then.
Let me tell you, Tommy, Joe Lozon, a whole bunch of UFC champions have had this 155-pound belt. I hope you have the same success as they did. Frankie Edgar, another 155-pound reality fighting champion. Jim Miller, and I hope you're the next one, man.
Eddie Fivey, don't forget his name in that list.
Eddie Fivey. Oh, look at these people over here. We got Matt Secor. Come on over here, guys. These are like, Eddie Fivey, just so you guys know, is a guy who a long time ago was a kid. He grew up in the gym, and now he's a black belt under Renzo Gracie. Matt, all three of you guys are like Ultimate Fighter season 16 and season 19. Roger Sabata. These guys, a fantastic gym, and we want to congratulate you for becoming our new 155-pound reality fighting lightweight champion. Congratulations.
Can we get everyone wear a Tommy Gunn shirt in the ring? I want to get a picture.
You do whatever you want. You're the champ, bro.
I want to thank Bruno, couldn't be here tonight too. Renzo Gracie Latham, Spa City, best gyms in New York State. Rob Hayek, put me on that list. I want to be on that list.
You keep going. Thank them all, because all the training you went through, all the sponsors, you freaking won, man. Awesome job. Congratulations.
I got a few more names. Andy Farragon, Shots Boxing. I haven't worked with Jarek Jones in a while, but he did a lot for me. Bird Train, of course. Master cutting weight. I took this fight on short notice. It's my first 5-round fight. It was hard. I want to thank Jeremy Ross, too, for fighting hard.
Hey, man, we look forward to seeing you back here again. Matt, when are you fighting next? I saw it soon.
I fight Lyman Good in 2 weeks.
Lyman Good in 2 weeks down in New Jersey. And Roger, man, it was awesome seeing you go from reality fighting to the Ultimate Fighter. And you're great on the show. I enjoy watching because of you.
Thank you.
Woo! There you go. All right, guys, we'll see everybody in Margaritaville.
Where's the guys with the Tommy Gun shirts? Come on, let's get in the ring. I want a group picture.
Oh, they're coming down.
All right, guys.
Wow. Wow.
Final thoughts on the fights tonight?
You know what? I thought it was going to be more balanced, but you know, they came out with a unanimous decision.
How about the thoughts on the fights overall?
Amazing. This was just action-packed.
I haven't seen a night where it just cruised by like that. It's unbelievable how it just lets, most of the fights were stoppage. So I'm glad that this final fight went the distance. You know, it gave everybody a good run for their money. So I'm happy.
All right, guys. You know, I'm not going to finish off. I'm going to let Jesse speak, but real quick, Jason Ward. Potentially fighting in September. We don't know the details, so just, you know, stay tuned, but definitely fighting in January. So stay tuned to that for sure. Dude's a monster, 4 knockouts. Jesse, your thoughts on the night?
It was just pure entertainment. I'm sitting here absolutely exhausted. These fights were just amazing. I found myself getting like emotionally invested, you know, it was a roller coaster. Especially that main event. One fighter would be in control, then the other one would come back. It was just pure entertainment. I really do think the fans, they got their money's worth. You know, they got finishes, they got wars. I mean, if you want a perfect MMA show, this reality fighting show was perfect.
I gotta agree. I'll make it quick, short and sweet. $35 is the cheapest ticket you can get. $35 to watch fights like that is incredible. You can't beat that price. Outstanding fights tonight. I can't thank Joe Cuff and Kip Kolar and Mohegan Sun crew for doing what they did. I can't thank the 2 guys who anchored with me. It was awesome. I had a blast. These fights were fantastic. Guys, make sure you tune in for the next fights. They're going to be in January. You got to tune in. If you can't make it, you got to tune in, but definitely come here. Like I said, Jason Ward will be fighting, and I'll make my 2.5-year return. It's been a long road,
Excellent.
and we're ready to scrap,
Thanks, Joe.
baby. Everybody have a good night.
All right.